Hello, welcome to Zoe's Treasures. My name's Tracy. I'm here with my husband Noel. He's always behind the scenes manning our cameras. And today is all about birds. So everything I have has some type of bird on it. Some really cool stuff. So stick around. There is items listed in the auction tab, but I do have a whole shelf full of random pulls that I'm going to be doing today. What else? Coupon code in the show notes as usual. So go and click on there and put that in your wallet so you can use that. And we do all of the rewards levels, so hopefully you may hit some of those or already have some of those coupons you can use. The bin is full. Always happy to show you anything you might want to see. And with that, let's get going. We're going to jump right over to our other camera and start off with our very first item. All right, so we're going to take a look at these two little birds. I am going to actually drop the price down on these guys because I've had them for a while. They are absolutely stunning though. They are from Japan. They are a pair of pheasants, porcelain pheasants, from Japan. Sorry, they're Lefton, not from Japan. Let me get my facts straight. They still have the Lefton stickers. The detail on them is just absolutely stunning. And they're a pair, so they, the same but different. So they have just a little bit different of the way that their head is tilted. Now there is one call out. The tip of this guy's feather is missing there, but they're still absolutely beautiful. We're going to give them a go for $10. Let me drop the time down. I'd like to do 15 seconds. And that is up and running. Welcome in, Smitten Vintage, Lucky Favors, Vintage Gatherings. Hope you guys are doing great today. If there's anything you want to see, you just let me know. Hello. All right. And we are doing something new today. We're actually starting something new for all of our shows. So, and you'll probably hear me say it a couple times throughout the show, but you can see in the background there, we have the name Sarah up. We thought we would have a little fun. And if your name is Sarah, any spelling of it, just let us know in the chat. And we have a special coupon code for you that we'll send over. All right, so next up we have these two little guys. These ones are probably resin. So these ones are most likely resin, but I thought they're adorable, especially if you do like vignettes or anything that you want to, incorporate, or even just put them around your house somewhere. They're both in perfect condition, no chips or cracks. They are adorable, as all the birds are today. I just love me some birds. And I did see a pre-bid. We're going to get to that in just a little bit, just giving people a chance to hop in. All right, let's do a random item here if I can. You know what? Every single Saturday when I do a show, every Saturday without fail, Whatnot is glitchy on me. I can do shows throughout the week and it's just fine, but for some reason I'm having trouble getting to my list, but we're going to get to it here in just a second. We're going to do this guy. He's a random item that I have, I did not list, but he almost looks like a puffer fish. He is so cute. Let's see here. All right, so he is a not porcelain, he's like a clay, he's like a pottery bird, glazed, super pretty, and he's just all puffed up. Look at that face. He is adorable. But doesn't he kind of look like a puffer fish? But it is a bird because he has those tail feathers in the wing. We're going to run him for just $5. And he's going now. Isn't it pretty? I love the blues. I agree. It's like the blues and the tans on there I think are super pretty. And I like that it's just different. Love things that are a little bit different. All right, let's do another one. Now, we have, this next one is cardinals. And I don't know about you guys, but we have cardinals here. And we have one crazy cardinal who like bomb dives into our basement window constantly. And I feel so bad for this bird. But this is super cute. It is a pair of two little cardinals, and there are no chips or cracks on this. This is in great condition. Usually you'll see like the wings, a little beak or something, or part of the flower that's chipped, but this one's not. So it is porcelain. And then it does open it up. It is a little trinket dish. Not too sure who the maker is. And that is up and going. And while our theme is birds, we do have a lot of figurines, but I have a lot of other bird things too. So just a whole variety of anything that had to do with birds whatsoever. All right. Next we have one of these gorgeous things with a rooster on there. Vessel container. It is metal. I love that it has little feet on it. It is more contemporary. You can see it has a contemporary tag. But it was really cute. It had the rooster, so I thought, oh, how fun would this be with like a bunch of greenery, like fern leaves or something coming out. It's in great shape. And we're actually going to run that one for just $3. And that is up and going. I have tried to also, as I normally do, put any measurements in the descriptions when I have items that are pre-listed. And thanks for looking at that one. Look at this guy. Look at this owl. So cute. So when I got him, he was filled with like old potpourri, but it was old and yucky, so I took it all out. So it is empty. He does open up. There's a little door back here if you wanted to open him up and fill him up with something. But I think he looks so cool just like that as a piece of decor. And that one is up and going. 12 inches tall. Welcome in if you're just joining. There is a coupon in the show notes. And we are doing something a little bit new, having some fun. You can see the name Sarah there in the background. If you're named Sarah today, let us know in the chat. Just tell us, hey, my name's Sarah. And we'll send you a special coupon code. All right, let's see, what do we have next? All right, so this one's a little bit unique. This is probably at one point maybe a souvenir piece from like Florida or something like that, but I thought it was really cute. It is two pelicans sitting on what, you know, like some big wood pier, like on a pier, pieces of wood, whatever you would call it. And they're made of shells, which I thought was really neat. That's when I saw the shells, I'm like, oh, this is probably a souvenir piece. I did live in Florida for many years, and I'm like, yeah, it kind of looks familiar. But it is super cute. If you maybe have like a nautical theme in your bathroom or in another room, that would fit really well. And that is up and running. They got those little beady eyes. All right, thanks for looking at that. What you cannot have a bird show without some geese, ducks. So I'm thinking these are geese. I don't have these listed. This is a random poll. Little ribbon is getting twisted around here. My fingers aren't small enough I can fix this. This is a ribbon. But perfect condition on the outside. Now it's been used and the inside is a little bit dirty, but that's totally clean. It can be cleaned up. There are no chips or cracks. Just the two little loving geese. Let me show you the inside so you know what you're working with if you did want it. So it is stained up. Somebody did use it on the inside. It is a little more contemporary. It is made by Napco. And again, why are you not working whatnot? All right, we're going to get it up and running in just a second here. In the meantime, there is a coupon code in the show notes. Feel free to go and grab that coupon code. All right, that is up and going. That would make such a cute planter. Thanks for looking at that. We'll come back and check him out again a little bit later on. Let's jump over to one of our pre-bids here. So look at this little piece of awesomeness. This is a lucite pheasant, or quail. I think it's a quail, lucite quail. We're going to go ahead and pin him. It is in perfect shape, so adorable. There's a little mark on his head, and I don't know if it came that way, if it's like a scratch or a chip, but there is a tiny little mark right there. But other than that, it is just gorgeous. Little piece of lucite there. It does glow. Lucite glows, just as the nature of lucite. And that is going now. And thank you, Weenie Lady, for your pre-bid. I do appreciate that. And Weenie Lady, that's going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next up is a little tiny, no, I don't want to say tiny, but it is small. So we're going to switch over to this other camera so that you can see it better. But it is a miniature, what's called a mud swan. Let's see. Yes, let's go over to the other camera so we can take a look at this guy a little close up. There we go. It is a what's called a miniature mud swan. It is Chinese. It's about from the 1930s. Let's see if we can get it to focus there. Yeah, a little bit. Come out. Okay. So it is. Look at that swan putting his head. It's putting his head back there, into his wing, like he's bashful. No chips or cracks. It is a little stunning piece of pottery for being so small. We're going to run that for $5. Thanks for your bid. And Cheryl, that's going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, while we're over here, we're going to stay on this camera because I've got a few other little minis that we'll just do kind of all at once so that it's easier that way. All right, this is a guy I had in my mini show, and nobody claimed him, so I'm like, he is going to be perfect for our bird show. It is little porcelain chick. You can see his little face. Oh, maybe not. There you go. Now you can see his little face. He is adorable. If I can. All right. And look at somebody at one point paid $1 for him a long time ago. This is from the Petrified Forest in Arizona. See if I can get him over. There we go. I'll run him for, and since somebody paid $1 for him at one point, we'll start him for $1. Why not? And he is so tiny. He's maybe like a quarter inch, maybe half an inch, if that. Very tiny and cute. Thanks for your bid. And Madison Ray, thank you so much. That's going to you.
Thank you.
All right. The next minis we have is a set of 3. These are little wooden owls. They're folk art owls. And they come in 3 sizes. You get all 3. And oops, let me zoom out here. There we go. So you would get all 3. They're painted so pretty. And they're all hand done, and they are wood. You can see on the bottom that they're wood. So you get a set of 3. You can keep them together. You can separate them up, put them in little parts of your house. And we're going to run those for just $3 for all 3 of them. And those are up and going. Thanks for your bid. And Cheryl, those are going to you.
Thank you.
So we've got a couple more of these minis, and we'll go back to our bigger sized items. This is a set of 2 porcelain roosters. Let's turn him around so his back end isn't pointing at you. There you go. We have 2 porcelain roosters here. They are from Japan. And this one has a little bit more paint wear, but no chips or cracks. And then you have this guy here. And we have our made in Japan mark on the bottom. You have 2 little porcelain roosters. Again, another little thing that'd be great for vignettes. And that's up and running. And Cheryl, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, our next guy up here is another porcelain rooster, but what a difference. Very, very different here. He is all white, bent over like he's pecking on the ground there. No chips or cracks, in perfect condition. It is hollow on the inside, I don't know why, just the way it was made. I'll give you a quick little measurement here. It's about 3.5, 4 inches tall, give or take a few. I'll run him for $2. He is up and going. I love how he's bent over. I like that look. I think it's adorable. And Cheryl, thank you so much. All right, we have 2 more minis and then we'll get over to our bigger items. This guy, I don't know if he qualifies for mini. Let me put him on the actual, take that out. There you go. So he is a shaker, and I only have one of them, so he's by himself. He's lost his mate. Very cute, no chips or cracks. Really nice detail. You can see at one point how he was a shaker. His face there. It is made in Japan. And we're going to go ahead and run him for just $1. And he's up and going. And thanks for looking. This is our last little mini of the day. This one is like, it feels like a, it feels almost like a, I don't know, it's a pottery piece, but it's like a rougher pottery piece. He is super cute. It's a shy little duck. Not a lot of color. It's a very simple piece. And we're going to run him that one for $1 too, and then we're going to get back over to some of our bigger items that we have listed. If there's anything you guys want to see, let me know. The bin is full. Coupon code in the show notes. And Cheryl, thank you so much. That one's going to you. All right.
Thank you.
Let's hop back over to our other camera and we'll move over to some items that are a little bit bigger in size here. So this one, let me make sure I'm getting the right guy here. I love this one. This is a beautiful piece of porcelain from Hungary. Unfortunately, the tip of his beak has broken off. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, if you look directly at it, you obviously see it. I still thought the glaze and the paint was so beautiful that I was going to include him. I have been making a real effort to just try not to sell anything that's chipped or cracked unless it's like an antique and it's okay and it kind of adds to the look. But this guy was just too beautiful not to include. And like I said, the call out is a little end of his beak is missing. It is marked on the bottom. Let's see, it is so tiny. It is from Hungary. Yep, it says Hungary on the bottom. I think I wrote it in the description with the exact wording. We're going to run him for just $3 because of that little flaw on his beak. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's go ahead while that's running. We're going to get a giveaway going. We're going to start off with some ducky fun here. So let me get that giveaway going. So if you are new to Zoe's Treasures, we do ducks here. We love ducks, and that is kind of like our mascot. So we have Ducky Fun. You get a ducky pen, you get one of our little signature Zoe's Treasures duck, and a duck sticker. So go ahead and enter that giveaway. That's what the giveaway is for this time. And also with our giveaways at Zoe's Treasures, you get to pick an item that we are going to run on sale. So we'll explain that when we get to that point. But let's take a look at this guy. Here is another duck, and he looks like he has just got his feathers all in a ruffle. He is all, look at this, he's all puffed up with those feathers. Porcelain duck, perfect condition, no chips or cracks, nice neutral colors. Four inches long, and he's going now. Thanks for looking at him. Up next we have this one. This is another porcelain one. I'm actually going to probably drop the price down on this guy here. Very adorable. This one's white and it's almost like a whitish gray color. no chips or cracks. And he's sitting on some, it looks like in the marsh, like the weeds in a marsh. So let me go ahead and get that going. $3, that's up and running. Don't forget, we are starting something new today. You can see in the background, there is the name Sarah. If your name's Sarah, throw that in the chat and we're going to send you a special coupon just for you because your name's Sarah. And every show we have a different name. So make sure you check back to see. It's just a way to get a little extra discount. All right, what do we have next? Let's go to something a little bit different than a figurine, because we got a lot of those and we'll come back to them. But this is very different. I thought this plate was so neat when I saw it. So this is an actual plate with a bird on there, and it's like a 3D bird. It's from Napco. No chips or cracks. So you have the beautiful plate, but then you have, let me just go like this. You have the bird that is kind of like mounted onto the plate, and it sticks off of there. It's a 3D plate. Says Flicker on the back of it. And that one is up and going. Thanks for looking at that one. This next one, move that out of the way. This next one is like a pale pink, almost a peachy color, and it's hand painted, which I thought was gorgeous. I love anything that like somebody like puts their own personal touch to. Around the bottom, it is a little rough around the bottom. I don't think that affects the overall quality of the bird itself. It is 4 inches long, and that is running now. Thank you for your bid. And Madison, thank you so much. That's going to you.
Thank you.
And you have unlocked the bronze tier. All right, this is another smaller one. It is vintage. It's ceramic.
To bronze level.
And this actually went to something at one point, and maybe if you guys know, you can tell me, but it is a dusty rose, pink, and a gray. There is some crazing on it, which, you know, crazing makes everything better. No chips or cracks, sweetest little face, but the base here is cut out. That's not a chip, that's cut out, made that way, like it would have sat on something, and I don't know what it would be. Maybe it would fit on the edge of a planter of some sort. That would look really cute. That's up and going. He is 2 inches long. Welcome in if you're just joining. There's a coupon code in the show notes. Hello, Piece of Work and Gracie's Collective. We are doing all birds today. As usual, we have some stuff in our auction list, and I'm doing some random polls. We're getting a winner for our giveaway, Robbie Rob. Robbie Rob, you are the winner of our Ducky Fun little package here. That's going to you. Thank you so much for joining our show. And you get the honor of picking any number. You can just throw a number in the chat, any from either the auction list or the bin, and I will run that for 25% off. No obligation to buy. You just get the honor of picking it. Maybe somebody else might want it. Maybe you want it. It's okay. All right. So up next, while we're waiting to see what we're going to run at a discount, we have these set of these white chippy birds here. Love the vintagey look of these fellows. They're like a clay. They're not a resin. They're like a clay, but they've been painted and distressed. Not by me, by somebody far more talented than me. And you get 2 of them, and they kind of match each other. And you get both of those for $6. All right. Next we have, those are just too big to fit in one hand. Next we have a quail. I don't know what it is about quails, but they just look so elegant sitting around your house. This is a ceramic one. It is out of Japan, no chips or cracks. Just that nice kind of chunky body with that little head coming out there in the browns. So it just blends in with your decor. Has the original sticker, and it says like RIC T something Japan, but it's out of Japan. And that one's going now. And put in a vignette. Almost anything today would be great in a vignette. All right, thanks for looking at that. This is another random poll. I just found this, was it yesterday? And I'm like, oh, I got to include it. It is so cute. Now, it's made to look like wood, but I think it's, oh, I think it is wood, actually. I want to say it's wood. I think it's either wood or like a ceramic feel because there's some weight to it. It is adorable though. So you've got your two geese there, a little birdhouse up here. You could, if you're creative, you can put something in that. And it just has this distressed look to it. 513, absolutely, we'll run that one. All right, so let me grab 513 while this one is going. We're going to go ahead and run this piece here. Let me just get my random thing going. Let me give you a measurement on this really quick, just in case you're interested. It is 11 inches tall. All right, and that is up and running. And Robbie Rob, that's going to you. Thank you so much. All right, 513 is on our auction list. Go. And you have unlocked the bronze tier.
Welcome to bronze level.
All right, so this is 513, blue and white. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me do some math here. You would think I can do math in my head as a CPA, but yeah, that doesn't work. We do debits and credits. We don't do math. All right. So we're going to go ahead and run this. 25% off would make it $4.50, but we're going to do it starting it out at $4. Let me tell you a little bit about it first. Beautiful blue and white. I think the measurement's in the description. It's 6-inch diameter. I do have a cardinal. I will get to it next after actually I have two cardinals, so I will bring those up shortly. So blue and white, beautiful. I think those are quails on there. No chips or cracks. It is made by Ashi, A-S-A-H-I, out of Japan. So we're going to start that auction at just $4 because that would be a little over 25% off. Up and running. Thank you so much for your bid. And JD Tipton, thank you so much. That's going to you. That is a really pretty one. I love the blue and white plates. I wish I would have found more of those. All right, we had a request for some cardinals, so I have two cardinal items. The first one I have is a little trinket box. It's one of the hinged trinket boxes. It is porcelain on the top, no chips or cracks. You've got your two beautiful cardinals on there. And then you have your porcelain box, all in really great shape. The little latch works. So we're going to run that one, no obligation. And then, thanks for looking at that one. The other cardinal item that we have today is this guy, and I love him. It is made to look like a really old distressed piece of wood. I think it's a resin. That's my guess, but it's made to look like it's been carved out of like an old piece of driftwood or something, and then painted. And we're going to run that one for $4, and it is 5 inches long from the tip of its nose down to its tail. Thanks for your bid. And Madison Ray, that's going to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
It is, isn't it, cutie? Let's take a step back in time with some little fun MCM action here. I actually am on an MCM raid train on Tuesday. I'm actually on an MCM raid train Tuesday, so check that out. And I was going to put this in that show, and I'm like, nope, we're going to pull it into this one and see if anybody wants it, because it's an owl. So let's take a look at it. This is a napkin holder. It is lucite, and obviously the owl's on there. And I forget what they put in here, some type of stone or something. But it's filled with something that gives it all the great little colors in there. I think it is so fun looking. And that is up and running now. And you can put mail in there. You can put all kinds of stuff. Doesn't have to be napkins, but you know. Thank you for your bid. And Nikki, that's going to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, up next. This is kind of MCM, I don't know. But it's an owl too. This one is a vase, and I really like this one. I'm a big lover of owls. My grandmother collected owls, and she passed away many years ago, but every time I see an owl, I think of her and her collection. This is in mint condition, no chips or cracks. A nice, beautiful glaze on it. You do have a nice clean inside for your vase. And we have Jan Salvo. I don't know if Jan Salvo made it, painted it. I have no idea. But whatever her contribution was, thank you very much. It looks great. And that is up and running now. It does stand 9.5 inches tall. Thanks for looking at that one. All right, up next is a Royal Hager. So very nice piece of pottery. This is a Royal Hager swan. There is a little bit of a call out. There's no chips or cracks, but there is like a little scuffiness looking to some parts of this. So it's been pre-loved, but no, I want to say no chips or cracks. There's a little like flea bite right here on the tip of his tail. And like I said, it's more just like it's been scuffy. Or the tail, the wing. My husband just corrected me. It's the wing, not the tail. I guess his tail would be down there instead. All right, we're going to run him though. $10. Beautiful piece of Royal Hager. Thanks for your bid. And Cheryl, thank you so much. That's going to you.
Thank you.
So I don't think we've done a bluebird yet today, and this is stunning. And this one, I know there's no chips or cracks. I looked at this guy over in so much detail. Oops, did I don't think, let me make sure I got to pin the right one. There we go, pin the right one, there we go. So I looked him over in so much detail. Like even the flowers down here, there's no chips or cracks on these little porcelain. This is all porcelain flowers. The leaves are all intact. We have the wood branch. It's porcelain made to look like wood. His beak is perfect. They have all like tail feathers, ends of these feathers, everything is perfect on here. I was not able to find any little defects whatsoever. This is an Andrea by Sadek. So it does say it right there, number 9973, the original sticker. And I was just so surprised to find this in one piece. And that is up and going. These remind me of like the grandma stuff, so like granny core, cottage core. We do have another bluebird here, completely different style of bluebird, that's kind of one of the fun things about like the bird decor. It's so versatile. So this one is from Japan, and it is another porcelain piece, but it feels so smooth. No chips or cracks on this one either. The coloring is gorgeous. It's like yellows that morph into the greens down there on his chest. and the stunning blues. It's just a very deep, deep blue. And there is an Old Japan sticker on there, but it's been long wore off. And that one's up and going. It is 3.5 inches in length. Thank you for your bid. And Robbie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This next piece is a Lenox piece. Again, another piece that I was surprised to find in such perfect condition. And I don't know what kind of, oh, turtle dove. That's what it is. It is a turtle dove. And you know what? Even though it's a turtle dove, every time I hear that, I think of the song, the Christmas song. But I think this could be used at any time of the year. So you have your beautiful porcelain petals, flower petals down there. Look at his feet. Look at the detail. You can even see like the little nails and the red feet sitting on some leaves. It's almost like you can see each individual feather. The detail is so beautiful on this. And it says on the back, Turtle Dove Fine Porcelain Lenox. It's a gold stamp Lenox. So we will turn that back around and we'll give that a go. And my husband's telling me we need to run something else here, but we will, whatever the request was. This guy is $10 up and going. $5.18, there it is. Okay, absolutely. Oh yeah, these ones are cool. All right, thanks for looking at that one. Okay, so these, I have two of these and they're each a tad bit different from each other. So this one's $5.13. These are big old Mama Jammas. They are so cool. Let's see here. I have 8 inches. They're 3.5 inches tall. No, wait, I pinned the wrong thing. Pin. Okay, there we go. 8 inches long and tall. So from like tip to end in the height. These are a ceramic. They're glazed beautifully. I'm pretty sure there's some sort of a collectible. Look at that. I love how the tail feathers come up. No little sticker schmutzers, no chips or cracks. They are numbered, but I don't know who made them. This number is 4347B. And that one's up and running, and then we'll run the other one after that. Like I said, they're the same but different. So like the same ceramic makeup, but they're in different poses. All right. Oh, you thought, okay, well, I'll run the other one too. It's okay. And then we have this guy. I think I forgot to add a number to this guy. So here, if I can, I don't know if we can set them so you can kind of see the, they're the same but different, so just different poses. So the other one, this one here, he is just almost kind of like bent over, like he's looking for something. But it's the same beautiful glaze, pottery piece, these great tail feathers that I'm just fascinated by. And then the numbers on this one are 4347A. I guess that makes sense, A and B. And that one's going now. Thanks for your bid. And Cheryl, that's going home to you.
Thank you.
And you have unlocked the platinum level. If you guys are unlocking your levels, don't forget to go grab those coupons. Click on that crown up at the top. Get your coupons. All right, can we fit him? We need to move him over a bit. All right, we have a metal duck here. He's a biggin. Let's see, 12 inches tall and wide. So from the tip of the beak to the tip of the feathers is about 12 inches, and he is 12 inches tall. Now this is one that's made in China, but normally I just don't do a lot of made in China stuff just because I don't want mass produced. But I thought he was adorable. It's in great condition. It is metal. The whole thing, probably like some type of a tin type metal. But I love the coloring on it. It would look so cute in a garden or mixed in with some plants. He's just adorable. We got his little feet. We've got that China sticker down there on the bottom. He does have a spot here, but I don't think that's a defect. Like, I can't feel it or anything. I think it just happened in the process of making him. And he's up and going. Oh no. Well, thank you for joining us. Yeah, come back in if the connection improves. Thank you for looking at this ducky duck. All right, we have another duck, and this is a totally different style. Let's see if we can get him on camera. All right, he is what's called a corn, no, not corn. This one is the bamboo. Getting my ducks mixed up. This one is carved bamboo root, and he's like a wooden duck. So his head is wood, his little feet and legs are wood, and then this part of his body is a bamboo root, which was pretty cool. This is not a crack. This is how they assembled him. So that just is part of the assembly process because it's not carved from one whole piece. He is numbered 0950. And I would venture out to say, because this is made from a root, that all of them are a little bit different. That when these are made, they're probably all just a tad bit unique. Let's see if we can get him in camera here. There we go. And we'll get that going. We're going to run him for $8, and he's up and going. He does stand 9.5 inches tall, and he's about 13 inches from his beak to his tail. All right, thanks for looking at that. The next item up here is, to me, like the perfect farmhouse, country, or primitive type decor. So we have 4 of these decorative plates here, and I will hold them up one at a time. They're each a little bit different. This one has the rooster in green. All of them are made by, it's all a set from, it says, designed exclusively for Brandon House by Warren Kimball, made in Indonesia. Country Quartet is what this is. It does say dishwasher, microwave safe. It is stoneware. So if you wanted to, you could probably eat off of these. Then we have the brown one with another rooster on there. Oh, my husband says it's a chicken. Okay. Then we have the blue one. And then we have the red one. So you get the whole set, all 4 of these plates, no chips or cracks. And they're up and going. Welcome in, CLM Farm. If you guys are just joining, there's a coupon in the show notes. Bin is full. Always happy to take requests. And I do accept offers on items in the bin if there's something you like, but maybe it's just not quite in your price point. All right, this rooster, I love this piece because of its simplicity here. It is a wooden rooster. And what I'm thinking is a napkin holder. So you have these 3 pieces in the back, so it could be mail, napkin, whatever. I think if you wanted them to stay in one position, you can tighten the screws down there. And it's just a cute little wood piece. You don't even have to put anything in it. You can just leave it like that. And that is going now. All right. For those of you just joining, we are having some fun with some games at our shows. Every show, we're going to have a new name back there. Today is Sarah. If your name is Sarah, throw that in the chat. Any spelling works. And we're going to send you a coupon code just for you to use whenever. All right. You are not going to be able to see this guy at all. Let me hold him over here, and I'll show you. This is so pretty. So this is a princess house. Is it a dove? Let me look. How did I list it? No, I don't know. It is a bird. It is Princess House. It is a candy dish, so you can put candy in there. You can put tea lights. You can do whatever you want with it. I just think it's a stunning piece of glass. It is nice and thick. Let me go ahead and give that. Oh, my husband's going to run it for me. There we go. Thank you so much. It is a dove. And so we're going to run that. Maybe. He's changing the price. So my husband is totally on your guys' side. You say nice things to him, and he runs stuff, and he just drops the price over and over. Thank you for your bid. And Robbie, that's going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, what do we... Shipping is 16 on that? Oh my goodness. We'll see. Robbie, was that what your shipping was? I mean, it's a heavier piece, but it usually just depends on where you're located at. And Robbie, you've already bought some other stuff, so maybe your shipping might not have been so high. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's usually 9 up to like 5 pounds. Yes. Yeah, so that worked. So that should be right. So Robbie, your shipping should have been free because you've bought some other stuff, so you've already kind of like got a box going. So up to 5 pounds, it would be free. Macy, I'm not so sure why it's so much. It's probably just the weight. It is a little bit heavier of a piece. And if anybody else saw something crazy, just let me know. All right, thanks for that. Let's go on, see. We have some random items that I haven't shown yet. So let's do those. You can't have a bird show without a bird cage. And I like this one. This is gray. It's been upcycled, I think. So I got it like this. It's already gray when I got it. You can open the top. You can open the top. Yours has been fine. Okay, great. So it must just be just the location and the weight, that combination sometimes. So you can open the top of this one. It is metal. And I don't know if it's always been gray or if somebody painted it gray, but it looks really cool. I think you can open, yep, you can open this part too. I don't want to break it, but there's a little clasp right there. Has a bird on top. You could put something in it, make a little vignette. Let me turn it back around. There we go. We're going to run that one $8. And that's going now. Let me give you a height just in case. About 10 inches on that one. Thank you for your bid. And CLM Farm, that's going to you.
Thank you.
All right, up next we have a little birdie trinket box. This one's adorable. So you got your nice little cream color going on there with your birdie on top. I actually just bought a coffee mug that looks very similar in color and it has a bird on it just like this. No chips or cracks. I don't know, it looks like there's some type of mark down here on the bottom. I don't know, or else it's just shapes. Couldn't tell. So, don't know the maker on that. And that's going now. Thanks for your bid. That is about 4 inches wide there. And Nikki, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I have 2 more trinket boxes that are very similar to each other. So these ones have ducks on them. I mean, instead of just a random bird, these ones have ducks. So I have 2. I'm going to run the green one first, but just so you know, in case they do interest you, we have a blue and a green. I'm going to run the green one first. It has a yellow duck on the top, no chips or cracks. There is some staining and crazing on the inside. These are both made in England. PV is the mark on it. I do not know the maker PV. And that one's going to go for $5, and then we'll do the blue one. And this is, it's about 5 inches in length. All right, thank you for looking at that one. Let's go ahead and run the blue one just in case somebody likes blue better than green. So it is the exact same. You've got that swirly look going on. You've got a green duck, no chips or cracks. There's not much staining on this one. And it is from the same PV made in England. And that's going now. Thanks for looking at that one. Our next one is another duck. Gee, can you get in the theme? I've got a thing about ducks. So we have this really adorable little duck. Maybe if my husband wants to quit playing here, he's having fun. All right. We have.
Sorry guys, the wrong animation.
We have this cute guy. He is a little planter. I don't know if he's a planter. I think he would look great with an air plant in there, but I think you could probably put Q-tips, toothpicks, whatever in him. It is a ceramic piece, and I have no idea there is a maker's mark on the bottom, but it is so blurry I cannot read it. No chips or cracks.
Thank you, Robbie.
And that guy is going about 4 1/4 inches. And again, you can put a little air plant or something in him. Thank you for your bid. And Cheryl, that's going to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see here. This one, is this a duck? What is this? It like the body looks like a duck to me, but I don't know. A chicken. My husband says it's a chicken. It's another little planter. This one is the white pottery piece. No chips or cracks. And that one's up and running. About 4 chicken, about 4 inches long. Chicken, all right, chicken. That's what we're going with. We're going with chicken. All right, and our only basket of the day is this really cool duck basket. I love these things. I get them in every now and then. They're always kind of fun just to have. Little wooden beak. It's in really good shape. Let's kind of show you this way. So, like no holes or anything in there. It was pre-loved, but it's still in great shape. Oh my God, are you okay? All right, that's up and running. Thanks for your bids. And Macy, this cute little duck basket is going to you. I love those. I get those every now and then in different colors. All right, and I'm hoping the shipping on that turned out okay for you. That wasn't a good one. All right, it looks like we have a pre-bid, so let's go ahead and run this guy, or these guys here. These are 2 little birds. Okay, yeah, so that would be normal. Okay, perfect. So we have, let me grab them. These are 2 little birdies. I am guessing they are resin. They are kind of light, but they're great for vignettes. They don't really match each other, but I put them together just to put them together and make it better. But you can do, separate them out. They're in great shape. Any Western style? No, I don't think I really have Western. Those are up and running. Thank you for your pre-bid. No real Western, just kind of standard ducks. Or birds. And CLM Farm, thank you so much.
It's way to you.
Let me just make sure I'm not missing any other pre-bids. I do have, okay, let me see which one here. We're going to do this one next. This guy is so cute. He is so stinking adorable. So it is like a dusty rose pink and gray. No chips or cracks. And at one point, I think it sat on something, but I don't know what, because this is how it came to me. But the cutout on the bottom, if you have the right size like pot or something, it would sit on the edge, which I think would be really fun. And that's going now. Thanks for your bid. CLM Farm, thank you.
Thank you.
The next one, and CLM Farm has unlocked silver.
Welcome to silver level.
So the next one we have is this set of 2 birds here. And these are like a clay, so like some type of like a pottery. They're distressed to look a little bit older. No chips or cracks. They're both in really good shape, and they're like a matching set. And they're going now, and they do sit the right way. It's my my base there is wonky. And CLM Farm, thank you, thank you. They're just too big for me to do with one hand. I keep trying, but they're just a tad too big for one hand. All right, let's take a look at this quail because I think this one is absolutely stunning. So this is a little quail, a porcelain piece out of Japan. No chips or cracks. You just get that fun little chunky body going on with the little feathers and that face sticking out. Absolutely adorable. And that is up and going. Thanks for looking at that one. Next we have an owl. This is an MCM piece or MCM-esque. And it is 9.5 inches tall in perfect condition. So you can use it as a vase, use it as a vase, put some flowers in there, or just leave it like this for great decor. No chips or cracks, a little bit of sticker stuff on the bottom there. And it looks like either Jan Salvo made it or painted it. Don't know which. And that's going now, 9.5 inches tall. Yes, absolutely, we'll do 335. Thanks for looking at the owl. Let's go ahead and do 335. And this is a more modern piece, but I had to include it because of the roosters, and it's just so fun, farmhousey or cottage or even primitive. It kind of fits in with a lot of the different decor. It is a metal piece. It has more of a contemporary sticker on the bottom with the 4 little feet. And you got the inside is nice and clean. And that's going now. You can use it just for decor. I think it would be gorgeous with a bunch of like fern, like fake fern leaves coming out of there would be beautiful. Kitchen utensils. Yeah, you can roll up towels in a guest bathroom. Stick them in there. Cheryl, that's going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, where were we? Let's do these little pelicans here. Thank you for your purchase from the bin. I appreciate that. We're going to drop the price way down on this guy just because it needs to go home with somebody. This is so cute. If you have any type of nautical theme, I think this would fit in perfect. You have the 3 logs or the wood pieces with shell pelicans. They're made out of shells. It reminds me of Florida. We're going to run it for just $1. And that's going now. Let's go ahead and do our other giveaway while that's up and going. All right, so our other giveaway, as soon as this runs out, we'll show you. Okay, so our other giveaway is going to be an emotional support duck. It is a little duck with a nice saying there. And also, if you win the giveaway, it is up and running. If you win that giveaway, you get to pick what I am going to run for 25% off. No obligation to buy it, but you do get to pick. All right. Let's do the bluebird because this one is absolutely stunning and the detail on it's beautiful and there are no chips or cracks, which is amazing for something like this. It is a piece of porcelain. Absolutely, the detail, you can see all the feathers, every single leaf of the, or petal of the flowers and the leaves. No, like I said, no chips or cracks. It is a beautiful piece. It is by Andrea by Sadek. It says Andrea right there. And then you have the original sticker, and it says Bluebird with the number of that design on there. It is such a beautiful piece. And that is going down. Does stand 6 inches tall. Thanks for your bid. And Donna, that's going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, this next one, we sold the other one. He had a friend, and his friend is going home to somebody else, and it leaves this guy here. Let me just find the listing. Here we go. So this is a ceramic rooster. So thank you for sharing the live stream. It is a ceramic rooster. It stands 8 inches tall and long, so 8 inches from the tip of its beak to the back of its tail feathers. It is a beautiful ceramic piece. The glaze is gorgeous on it. His little eyes, no chips or cracks. My favorite part of these tail feathers. And we do have a numbering down here. It's 4347B. Little sticker stuff, but we'll clean that up. And that is going down. Sure, absolutely. We'll do 514 next. All right, thanks for looking at him. All right, 514 is this gorgeous Lenox piece. Let me go ahead and get it pinned. No chips or cracks. Just stunning porcelain. Again, all of the leaves are just in mint condition. The detail is amazing. You can see like the little ribs in it, in like the toes on there. It is so beautiful. And it does say, let me turn around, Turtle Dove, fine porcelain Lenox with the gold stamp on the bottom. There we go. All right. And we're going to go ahead and run that one. And that's up and going. Thanks for your bid. And Donna, thank you so much. That's going to you. And Donna, you have unlocked the silver tier. All right, we have this plate, and
welcome to silver
I
level.
was just fascinated with this plate because it is a 3D plate, which I had never seen one until I saw this one. I don't know if it makes that rare or not, but it is a plate with a beautiful painted design, and then you have the 3D bird on there, which I think it just makes it really unique. It says Flicker on the back. It is a Napco product. And we're going to run that for just $5, up and going. Thanks for your bid. So we have some of the most reasonable prices. Oh, thank you so much, Macy. We try to keep the price down as much as possible.
Thank you.
And Donna, that's going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's see, what else do we have here? Let's run this guy. Did him at the beginning, but I don't know if you guys got to see him. He is so cute. It is a porcelain. Is it porcelain? No, this is ceramic. It's a ceramic piece. I don't have him listed. He's one of my... Oh, we have a giveaway winner. Who is this? Rescued by Michelle. Rescued by Michelle. Thank you so much for being here today. You're going to get a emotional support duck, and you also have 5 minutes to tell me any item to run at 25% off. Any item from the bin, from the auction list, doesn't matter. No obligation to buy, but you get the honor of picking it. All right, so this little guy here, he looks like a puffer fish, but he's a bird. He's so cute. Look at his little beak. And I love the glaze on it. It is a little ceramic, like a pottery piece. And he's just fat and cute and blue. and I want to like squeeze him. And he is up and running. Thanks for your bid. And Robbie, that's going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we have the geese, the infamous geese. Do you guys remember when I was a kid? I swear my mother had these all over like our house, and I think actually in my very first apartment I ever had, when like fresh out of moving out of my mom's house, I had geese. But that just tells you how old I am right there. This is so cute. It's a planter. Now there's no chips or cracks on it. It's in really great shape. It is a little more contemporary, but it's made by Napco. The call out here is the inside has been loved a whole lot. If you're going to use it as a planter, it won't matter. Chicken decor, yes, chicken decor. And cows for a while. There was a big cow movement for a while. Not like the cool cows we have now. But we're going to go ahead and run these guys. This little planter here. Up and going. All right, let's see, what do we have left? We have an owl. We can do this owl next. Let's go ahead and run this guy here. There's so much you can do with him. So much we can do with him. Not yet. There is... 2 minutes left to find out what is going to be on flash sale.
Thank you, Robbie.
All right. So let's see here. Oh, thank you, Robbie. Thanks for stopping by. Please come back. All right. So we have a chicken wire owl, 12 inches tall. Yeah, 12 inches tall. The back, there's a little door back here that opens, so you can fill it up with something, greenery, or you can leave it as is. Fake florals. That is up and running. I kind of like it just like that. Thanks for your bid. And Cheryl, that's going to you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, a few more items here. Let's do this cutie pie. This little duck with his feathers all ruffled. This is out of Japan, and I guess it's called a nesting duck. To me, it looks like he's all in a huff with those feathers. Just kind of all pushed up there. No chips or cracks. And that's running now, $3. Thanks for your bid. And Cheryl, that's going to you. Thank you. All right, let's have some fun. Let's run some dollar stuff. Let's just see some of the items we have left here that I can run for $1. We have this guy. It is just a white and gray. It's almost like you can see the white in there, but there's like just hints of gray going on. And it's a bird, and it looks like it's in like a marshy setting. No chips or cracks. It's porcelain. And no maker's marks on the bottom. And that's up and going. $1. Thanks for your bid. And Cheryl brought a great pickup going to you. Thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and do this little guy. He is a chicken. That's what we decided. We decided he was a chicken. And it would look great with some air plants in there, a little like succulent, porcelain, all in one nice piece, no chips or cracks. And we're going to run him for $1 also. All right, thank you,
Thank
Cheryl. That's
you.
going to you. Another great pickup. All right, here, let's see. I have a piece of decor here. It is in my bin. My husband says to go ahead and run it and put this cardinal in with it. So, let's see. If you guys might want this one. This is a primitive piece that I have that's been sitting up here on the shelf, and I guess my husband's tired of looking at it. So we're going to run it. It's not a bird, but we're going to throw a bird in there just to make it relevant today. All right, so we're going to run. This is actually a cherry pitter, and it's upside down. So you flip it upside down, and instead of clamping it to a counter, you clamp a book in there. This is a vintagey book. I don't know, it's probably from about the 40s or 50s, maybe 60s, but it's vintage. And now you have yourself a little primitive shelf. So we have a cast iron, vintage cast iron cherry pitter. We're going to throw the little cardinal up in there just to give it some, make it look pretty. And let's see, what else do we have here? We have 2 Easter eggs we're going to throw in there too. So these are actual real eggs, which somebody took the insides out. So they're very delicate, and then they hand painted them. Just gorgeously hand painted them. So we're going to throw that one in there. And then we have this one, which is a, looks like a daisy that they hand painted. So real eggs, hand painted. So you get 2 little eggs and a cardinal. Beautiful, you get the whole setup there. This, let me just find, we're going to run it under the cardinal, but you're going to get everything you see there. Let's see. All right, and we are going to run that whole set, $15. You get all of those pieces, and they're up and going. All right. My husband is over here saying, you should have run that for less money. So just to make my husband happy, we're going to run it one more time for a little bit less so that he's happy with me at the end of the show. And then we'll go on to something else. So that is up and running. You get the cardinal, the eggs, the book, the vintage cherry pitter. Up and going. And I didn't, thank you for your bid. I did not see. And Cheryl, that's going to you. So you get all of that. Let me carefully move these eggs over here. Thank you so much. That's what happens when my husband gets tired of looking at something on my shelf. He's like, run it, run it. All right. Let's do, what I didn't see was anything come through to run on flash sale. So I had an item in reserve over here. I picked this little guy because it is so close to Easter. And this is a shaker. It is a pottery piece. It is a bunny, obviously a bunny, a very adorable one at that. And it is made by, thank you, Cheryl, I appreciate it. Have a good day. It is signed by the artist, so it is handmade. Here's a little part where you would put in whatever you would want to put the shaker in. And look at that cute little cottontail down there. So we're going to run this guy at 25% off. Let me just find him. Let me find him. What number was he? I wrote it down just in case I needed it. Here we go. All right, so we're going to, oops, not that one. We're going to run it as a flash sale. So for 90 seconds, 25% off. And he's up and going in case you'd be interested. He is in the bin. And you can pick them up there.
Flash sale?
All right. What else do we have? We are getting close to last call. We're going to do just a few more items here. I'm going to drop the price on these guys because they've been around for a while and they need to go. But they're beautiful. These are from Japan. Not from Japan. Sorry. I always want to say that with these ones. These are Lefton. There are collectible items. They're porcelain. And I think they're pheasants. They're beautiful. The painting on them, there's just the array of colors on them are absolutely stunning. It is a pair. Now there is a call out. This guy's tail feather, the very tip of his tail feather is missing, but it's not super noticeable. We're going to run them for $5 though. I did have them up for 15, so we're dropping that way down. All right, thanks for looking at them. All right, we're getting close to last call, so if there's anything you guys want to see, let me know. We're going to do just a few more items and go find somebody to raid. So we have the set of plates, and I'll show them to you here as soon as I get them pinned. They are all roosters. We have a green one. There's no chips or cracks, and all of them are from the Brandon House. It's called Country Quartet. So we have a green, we have the red guy, we have, this is my favorite, the brown speckly, and we have the blue. So you get all 4 of those. And those are going now. You can eat off of them. They're dishwasher microwave safe, so you can actually use them for real food. Thanks for looking at that. All right,
Thanks for joining us.
We have a little rooster here. That's my husband's new toy there. He found these really cool graphics that he's testing out to put in our shows. We have a little wood rooster napkin holder, mail holder, I don't know, whatever you want to put in there. Just a very simple wooden piece here. Great for farmhouse country decor. These do move, but if you wanted them to stay in a specific spot, you can always tighten up the screws. And we're going to run that guy for just $1. And it's going now. Thanks for your bid. And Naomi, that's going to you.
Thank you.
And let's see, what else do we have left here? We only have a few items. Let's see if anybody wants this duck. This guy is so adorable. He is 12 inches tall and 12 inches from the tip of that beak to his tail feathers. It is a metal, like a tin, but it's not flimsy. It's nice and sturdy. Just a multitude of colors going on here. He would look great outside or stuck in with some plants. He would just be cute kind of sitting in a bathroom too, I think. We're going to run that for $7. Up and going. Thanks for looking at that one. All right, we have a little trinket box. This one's not listed. This is one of our random pulls for today. Gorgeous little duck on there. This is out of England. No chips or cracks. Fun little trinket box just because it's colorful. It does say PV, made in England on the bottom. Really pretty blues. And that's going down. It is about 4.5 inches long. All right, and with that, I think we're going to pretty much go and raid somebody. So I appreciate you guys being here. Please bookmark me, check out my shows. My talk show is tomorrow. If you're a reseller, I do a chat show once a month on taxes and accounting. Tomorrow's show, we're talking about your Schedule C and going through like line by line how to fill out the expense section. So I do recognize some of the names of people who have been stopping by that show. Please take a look. It's already scheduled there. And I do answer questions, and we just kind of talk tax and accounting. It's that time of year. I have a raid chain coming up, and I do shows every Wednesday and Saturday. So with that, we're going to go raid. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and we will see you soon. Let's see who's on to raid. All right. Who do we have? Who do we have? Who do we have?
Honey, what are you doing?
Gems and Joy is on. Let's go raid Gems and Joy.
Nothing?